so I want to see whether or not that matchup is going to go either way. This is very aggressive from the defense, though. Straight down mid early. He's got... What?
Wait.
What's just happened?
Sorry. Okay, I'll never doubt you again. I'll never doubt you again. No worries, Ambi. You're just as good. And Kase just coming out with a statement in round 1. Mo is left all on his lonesome. Does at least get the plant. That's one benefit, but 5 to find. Any damage would be great, but the wall goes up, man. This is wraps.
Yeah, Yuri maybe just wanting to earn up.
Makes out. This could potentially change things, but Ambi straight on the rifle too. This is a big investment. Aren't going to come in. Does he get the fight on towards mid? Not really. It's going to be Roxy's side towards Foxy, of course. And now Alive and Mo come together. This is big. Ambi and Wolfen now. That rifle still in play. Not really want to find the impact until then. Mo's gone down. Spike carrier now denied. That's not going to be a plant anytime soon, but Ambi left in the 1v2. How's he going to divide this one up? Mo's one towards kitchen. Live, now noted. So he knows both players, Tom.
Or a chance to isolate one of them, but isn't going to get... It's getting an after plant without a Sage.
Oh, the push. I actually really like the push in combination, but was met by force. Alive still standing. Chihuahua and Mo looking for that plant, trying to get into that post-plant setup. Is anyone going to try and deny that? No. They're respected for now, but Alive's going to get the ult online. This has to have impact. Not going to overstep, not going to overswing, but it's allowed Roxy close. This is still a little bit precarious. There's a swing, and he doesn't get away with his life. The trade! Oh, Chihuahua! That's set for another round here. And the time again, the clock dwindling, the patience showing here. Experience ahead of his time from Foxy. The spray's good enough to get him to. That's time purchased, and Chihuahua is that back line. Hunter's Fury coming through to try and keep them off that spike, and this is when Chihuahua can strike. Death from above. Chihuahua, perfection. Experience in this man's hands. Full has to try and face this fight. And Chihuahua trying to play around it, around the world, gets the timing right, and there's no options left. It's perfection from Chihuahua. Oh, Nuri.
He still gets it.
Actually got that kill. Okay.
Oh, no.
Chihuahua, the punishment, and look at this Kase just absolutely shutting these rounds down. Foxy is fighting a mad fight right now, though, but the timing's going to be good for Wolfen. Swings around and finds...
Can be difficult, but I think they've done well so far with the utilization of the paranoia. Roxy, though, just avoids it this time, is patient in waiting, and actually doesn't go for the plant denial. They're just still managing to hold on. The defense is there from the other side.
Mo is 1 HP. Mo is 1 HP. Or odd Mo. Does get out of there for merely a second. Shut down into this 2v2 post-plant. Flash in hand, that's all the utility now invested. Actually catching both, buying a little bit of time here. They want the fight. Wolfen wants to clear at least one of these two players. Vol's going to do it, and they know where Chihuahua is. How does he do it again? Is there any chance of it? No. Wolfen is going to take matters into his own. So critical, and Yuri's going to spot this. Chihuahua doesn't get to be that second string to the bow. And this is sharp work. Patitech going to find Fall in kind of no man's land drifting, but still they need more than that to get back into this round. Gotta note that Ambi is just posted towards that A site, not moving a muscle, but again, intention noted now. Rotation should be on the way. Denial of the plant. Oh, Wolfen's done well with that. And now Mo and Patitech. Such a rough situation to try and make the best out of. They need a miracle now and 10 seconds to find it. Patitech does well to find what was 3 that round, but
he's placed the ult not above, which is normally the way you'd go about it, but it's because he's got 2 teammates. So he holds on to the bottom line, although nice kill from Alive. He does not expect this many players to be here. Even still, though, Lauren traded out quite well.
They're making a round out of it. I don't know if they can get the res. They're going to try to... I don't think anyone can deny that right now unless they really commit to it. No, okay. Back to a 3v3. Game back on until the cross comes into question. Ambi pins Mo to the floor, and now you're going to have the spike left. And that couldn't be worse. How do they find any of these players to remove some vision on it? Alive even gets noted. They're adjusting to the back of the site. Cross still being watched by Ambi.
No
Flash.
shot.
Alive! He's found them a chance.
Oh my.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, he's done nothing with it. Fair enough. Okay, well...
What's going on? No one's watching behind! It's just 3 kills for Fall! He killed one of their teammates!
I think my internet dropped out in just defiance.
Oh, don't blame you. I wish mine did.
How are we
I'd
here?
s-
How are we here, Tom?
Ready.
Well, hopefully Alive's got something else in the locker for them, because to say that's a blunder is an understatement. And while Wolfen is going to...
As it stands, though, masses of intent noted and a slip through in middle as well. Falls making decent enough progress, but Foxy's not backing away. Sticks around long enough, but tees up Patitek on that secondary swing. One slipping the net, but I think Patitek's even aware of it, yeah. Had support there in the form of Chihuahua, and yes, Falls made some decent progress, but to what end now? They're all too aware that there's no one else pushing over towards that long side of things, so they've slipped the net somehow. How much can one man do? A 1v4.
They spotted him in mid, so
They got
he
him.
shouldn't be able to go unchecked. Like, they have to have a decent idea of this. But instead... Oh, there you go. Patitek even going to get him.
For now. Patitek, the information is huge. Pops the ult as well. He knows what's coming his way. Gonna call in the cavalry as well. Foxy en route for this. Roxy takes the fight. Stunner of a shot. The follow-up as well. Mo's dead and buried, but the response... This is a bloodied battle. Yuri's position has been found.
Gives time for Foxy to regress and take that extra space back. Oh, it's not pretty. In fact, the shots are completely weird. Gonna go back in with the classic, and Yuri...
And the pacey piece coming through. They're going to try and get through mid. Res comes in on the other side. It's Alive. And well, because the rest of the XL boys is going to shut it down for him. Doesn't have to do much about this. Spots one on the cross out. That's Roxy gone.
Teleport's ready.
Ambi and Yuri barely making it out of mid.
And they've got so much.
Feels a little inevitable that cresting this corner, it's not going to go very well. But let's find out. Whoop, there it is.
Team Ace.
And they gave it a go, but
He's
the
mad.
timing. That's the spike. Oh, God, there's so many.
Down A.
That's a rifle recovered now as well. I don't know if I love this. I don't know if I love this at all. 30 seconds now. That spike should be planted.
30 seconds left.
And the ult
Yeah,
as
they've
well.
Viper's pit in. Okay, big kill coming out from Foxy. Making up for the previous round. The spam, though! That was actually an off bullet! I don't even think that was even close to where Alive was, and now you got the flank as well! Oh
this is
dear, it's left all
ridiculous.
onto Pat.
Ball at the back of the site. Patitek just spams away, tries to find any sort of connection. Flash goes in, no one to push through, and on the other side of this box, you know where he is. Patitek has to move forward, though, step by step, and Casse converted.
Seconds left.
10 seconds
The only
left.
position that's really interesting for me is the lurk from Fall, because it means no one could come through, and Foxy, I understand the play, but I'm not sure this was the round to make it again.
They've brought it back down to a 3v3. This has become so feasible. Alive, making noise. Gonna hear these steps, and this is time. This is all time purchase. Bull just has to play to the clock, and he's doing that so well. Eventually, they'll just have to cut their losses, and Alive wants him dead. But Fall is just going to play it to the clock. This is perfect work, and now they have to try and focus on those backlines, those defenders. Chihuahua does well to find Yuri. It's on Roxy. Roxy good for it. Catches Mo, catches another. And Chihuahua bleeding by the wayside. 3 HP, and now the utility invested. His options are... Okay, there's still options apparently for Chihuahua, but the time
No time.
will disallow this. And it will be Casse to get to 11. Bill out of sorts, but the curious one, spam comes in, the Wolves gonna take most of it. It's Patitek to find Roxy, though. They're close enough by to still be putting up these fights. The mid lurks are gonna meet. Yuri's still posted on the site, though. Good for one, but the trade comes in. Wolfen is good for it. He wins that fight in middle now. The cross is the problem. He is the problem. And XL are not getting away from him now. Foxy, nothing is safe. Left is a problem, right is a problem. He's got no safety to go to. He has to take this fight. And he loses it.
So
Wolfen.
good.
That player's further back. You can still see Chihuahua lingering around, but Thunder's Fury, and that's a lot of information forcing the swing. That's good, but the trade's better. Ambi's still going to keep this one competitive. Many tags coming through, not too many. And Alive going down. The res comes out. Roxy back on the feet. They're back up to 5. Back down to 4. And they're trying to fight for this side. XL aren't giving it up just yet, but Wolfen still stands. And this guy can change the outcome. He doesn't even need to.